Hello and welcome to Fidia Explains. Today we're going to be talking through four different ways of how to help you build your survey experience. Okay, so the survey experience, what is that exactly? Typically surveys are quite boring. I know that might sound a bit controversial coming from a company that creates feedback management platforms, but ultimately the actual way of answering surveys, if it's not done correctly, can be quite tiresome. So that's hopefully how we can help you out with point number one: brand your form. It's really important to choose a platform that allows you to really create interactive surveys. So the idea of adding your own brand, adding your own colors, adding even an image is really going to help you attract your participants and keep them throughout the whole survey itself. Okay, point number two. Point number two is target at the right time. So choose touch points along your customer journey, your employee journey, even if it's B2B, whatever points that you can precisely say, this is a good time, this is a point where they're interacting with us, and you want to receive information of how they're feeling, what their satisfaction is. Really target those moments. Don't just send randomly on a Tuesday morning on January the 14th. There needs to be some reason why you're sending, and using those targeted points is going to improve the survey experience for your user or your customer, because they're the types of people that are going to be interacting with you at that point. It's not going to be 2 months down the line. It's going to be right there, right now. So really try and set that touch point and focus on that. Point number three already, I know. Point number three is to really get involved with the question types. So I know I've definitely experienced times when I've got a huge ratings matrix of like 20 odd questions, and you're going through and you're ticking it and you're going across, or you're clicking it, and it can be very, very tiresome. So the idea is we want to break up the question types with a variety. So maybe we're adding some multiple choice questions, maybe we're adding some image questions. So the idea is we're aiming to really keep the participants' attention throughout the whole survey process. And point number four. Point number four is to use a feedback platform service. And I know I'm saying that because here at Fidia we do that, and we do that quite well. But the idea is you don't want to just have a survey and then brush it aside or look at it in 6 months' time. The idea is once you create that survey, you then need to analyze your data. And if you're just using a standard survey platform, the level of analysis is pretty limited. And what you're going to end up doing is having to download that onto a CSV file and then figure out how to go into the analysis, working out the tables, getting graphs together, and manually inputting, which takes hours and hours, unless that's your job, and then fair enough. But the idea is with Fidia, we cut across that, and we don't need to have a data scientist working for us in order for us to give you the data needed. Our machine learning technology allows you to receive the insights you need that match your KPIs. So we can do that for you without having to do that extra Excel work. Sounds pretty good, right? So to wrap up, what you want to be doing is you want to be hopefully branding your forms, you want to be using the right touch points, you want to be using a variety of question types within the form itself, and then finally you want to be using a platform that allows you to bring in all this information and really start to digest and understand what your feedback data is showing you. Luckily, there is a company that does just that, and that is Fidia. We have the ability to do all of those things, as well as set actions, so you're alerted whenever the criteria you need is met. For more information, please do check out the link below. Thank you so much for listening. This has been Fidia Explains. I hope you got something out of it. We'll talk soon.